The Etihad stadium was soaked like someone had dumped the River Irwell onto the pitch before kickoff, and Manchester City fans joked it might count as half-time swimming practice before a ball was even kicked. Rain hammered down. Brentford fans saw the clouds and thought, at least the weather has more chance than us tonight. City made 7 changes from their weekend win, a lineup so mixed you'd think Pep Guardiola had picked names out of a hat while eating his breakfast. Even academy kids got run-outs, and Oscar Bob lasted only 19 minutes before limping off like someone who just realised he forgot his homework, replaced by Phil Foden, who instantly looked like he owned the ball. Brentford looked confused from the start, like tourists who walked into the wrong stadium asking where the bus tour pickup was. City's Abdulkadir Kusanov somehow escaped a red card for a wild challenge, to the relief of his teammates and probably the entire Football Association watching nervously. Then Ryan Cherki, whose form had been quieter than a library mouse, suddenly unleashed a thunderbolt from outside the box that ripped into the top corner in the 32nd minute, and even the Brentford keeper seemed to applaud it, because the shot was that good. The crowd went wild, and online fans joked Cherki's shot must have been sponsored by a GPS company because Brentford's defence had no idea where it was going. Midway through the second half, Savinho drilled a low strike that took a massive deflection off Christopher Ager and looped over the helpless keeper. The funniest part was Brentford players looking at each other wondering who actually touched it last, like a school classroom passing blame after a broken vase. The final whistle blew 2-0. City into the Carabao Cup semi-finals for the first time since they last lifted the trophy in 2021, and Brentford out. Many fans commenting afterwards that the only thing wetter than the pitch was their team's confidence. Pep smiled, the crowd cheered, and one fan on Reddit said watching City rotate that squad was like watching someone do perfectly executed rondos around pigeons in a park. Brutally accurate, hilariously true, and undeniably shocking that a game that felt like a stormy friendly ended with City holding the tickets to the semis.